Hi everyone, it's psychotherapist and life coach Michelle Bursell. I want to check in with you today about playing bigger and playing big in all areas of life because I hear from so many that they are ready for the world to change. You want the world to change, you want to make it a better place, and you want to be a part of that. And you have to be the change that you want to see in the world, right? And this begins from within. And that's why emotional consciousness is so important. If you are one of these people that wants to change your life, wants to be a change in the world, because your challenging feelings are actually going to help you. I know that for many of us, we have this ingrained belief that our negative feelings weigh us down. Now, this is only because we understand them and our typical reaction is based on the ego. And this is what has to change within us because there are two messages to every negative feeling. So I bet a lot of you did not know that, but there are. And there's the ego message and there's an underlying message that comes from your higher truth that is trying to get your attention. And so this is very important because when you are experiencing a negative feeling, a challenging feeling, this is an indicator that this is an area where there's room to change. And what's happening is we are feeling a negative feeling because we're buying more into the ego than we are our higher truth. And so this is actually a great indicator to say, hey, where am I playing small here? Where am I not understanding the power that I do have to change? And your negative feelings come in to actually support you. Now what you'll see is that your ego message is always going to have some sort of fear. And that is always going to bring you to play small. You're either going to blame someone, you're going to have your own self-doubts, and it's always going to take away that power and keep you small, keep you in a role, keep you from believing you can create change versus the underlying message, which is, hey, you need to pay attention here because this is an area that needs your attention, that needs your love, that needs you to believe in yourself, that you can be the change. And I truly believe that we have to get this right from within. We have to get this right within our relationships. We have to get this right with how we live in order that we can be the change in the world. And so listen, what is it when you experience sadness, frustration, anxiety that is coming up, that is asking you to take the change? Because I guarantee you, and this is where it gets hard, is that the ego message is easier for us to believe in because it takes away our personal power and responsibility. And so there's something being asked of you. It's asking you to be bigger, to be that change, to take a different role than you're used to claim more of yourself and your self-worth, and to ignite that, to take a stand for what's true to your heart. And that in taking that risk, you become bigger, you expand, and then you're able to use that energy and momentum that you've created in some area of your life and utilize it to bring it out more in the world as you're intended to. So I encourage you to play bigger with me. Look at those challenging feelings, at what's the role, why have I chosen that role, and it usually comes down to approval, and most importantly, how is it taking away me from being able to have power, take personal responsibility, and you're going to be able to play bigger. One more tip that I don't want to forget is that your ego will often say to play big, you have to play very big. And ultimately, yes, you are going to be playing big, but your ego will make it feel overwhelming. And it's really, playing big means having the belief in yourself, the perseverance to keep taking just forward steps in the direction that you know you're meant to go, and believing in that more than the fear. I am so excited that you are a part of this, a part of a community that believes in consciously choosing, and in doing so, the more empowerment that you can create within your life to make daily changes, significant changes, and ultimately changes that impact the world. I thank you so much for listening with me and being with me today. And I wish you to continue to live emotionally conscious and exceptionally well.